Right now, the second those temperatures cross 25 degrees Celsius on your farm, an invisible profit killer starts going after your herd. It happens completely quietly, right under the hot sun. Their rumen just slows down. Feed intake starts dropping. All that weight gain you're pouring sweat and capital into building every single day, it literally starts quietly collapsing. Most farmers try to fix it by blaming the feed, buying more grain, trying new supplements, spending money hoping to force growth. The feed isn't the problem at all, the heat is. Throwing more expensive feed at a heat problem is like turning up the radio to fix a broken engine. Say you're spending $10 per head per day on feed, but your cattle are only eating $7 worth. You're losing $3 per animal every single day. On a standard 50-head operation, that undigested feed is costing you $150 every single hot day. Over a 10-day heat wave, that's $1,500 literally evaporating into thin air. In moderate heat, cattle reduce voluntary feed intake by 15 to 30%. In severe heat, above 38 degrees Celsius, that intake drops by 40% or more. Farmer weighing a beef cow on a livestock scale. Animal looks thin and stressed. Scale display visible. Over a long, hot summer, that daily loss compounds into 30 to 60 kilograms of lost gain. Fertility drops 20 to 30%, and milk production falls 10 to 25%. It all starts in the rumen, home to billions of microbes that are the true engine of weight gain on your farm. When cattle get hot, their bodies rush blood to the skin to cool down, but that starves the essential rumen microbes of blood flow. Even when your cattle do eat, they're only extracting about 65% of the energy from that feed. A massive 35% is completely wasted. You are paying full retail price for expensive feed that your cattle biologically cannot fully use. Warning sign number 1, breathing rate. A healthy cow breathes 10 to 30 times per minute. Heat-stressed cattle breathe 60 to 80 times per minute. If you see cattle open-mouth breathing at 60 to 80 breaths per minute with their necks stretched out, they are in active heat stress. Warning sign number 2, feed refusals. If feed is still in the bunk 2 hours after morning feeding, pay attention. Digesting feed generates metabolic heat inside the cow's body, like a furnace kicking on. They self-regulate by refusing to eat. Warning sign number 3, clustering. Cattle abandon grazing and bunch tightly under any shade they can find. Paradoxically, bunching together blocks the cooling airflow between animals, making things exponentially worse. Warning sign number 4, standing restlessly. Healthy cattle lie down 6 to 8 hours per day ruminating. If they're standing all evening, rumen efficiency has collapsed. Warning sign number 5 for dairy farmers. A sudden 10 to 15% drop in morning milk weight compared to the week prior, without any feed change. Fix number 1, shade and airflow. You need a minimum of 2 to 4 square meters of shade per animal. Shade cloth reduces radiant heat load by 30 to 50%. A single large fan over the feed bunk drops perceived temperature by 4 to 6 degrees. Fix number 2, the electrolyte water protocol. For just 5 cents per animal per day, mix baking soda and salt into water troughs. Cattle drink up to 70% more water during heat stress. Check your troughs twice daily. Warm, stagnant water makes it exponentially worse. Fix number 3, shift your feeding schedule. Move 70% of the heavy ration to evening, between 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. Rumen fermentation peaks during the cool night hours instead of the blazing afternoon. This keeps internal metabolic heat from compounding with the sun. The evening feeding shift costs $0 to implement, but yields 8 to 15% improvement in average daily gain during summer months. For just 5 cents a day, you can completely rebalance electrolytes. Shade and fans for a minimal upfront cost drop their perceived temperature dramatically. Protecting your herd from heat stress isn't just about keeping them comfortable. It's about plugging a massive, invisible leak in your profit margins. If a few hot days can quietly steal $150 a day from your bottom line, what other environmental factors are dictating your farm's success without you realizing it?